Give this content a thumbs up by hitting the like button. And subscribe to the channel to get notification of further content regarding GCC past examinations questions and solutions. Questions and solutions, the Act. November 2011 examination. Question 1. 1.1 Define the following terms as given in the Act. Danger means anything which may cause injury to person or damage to property. Machinery means a combination of articles assembled and intended to be used for converting of a form of energy to perform work. Plant used for purpose in connection with such plant. Includes fixtures, fittings, implements, tools and appliances. Risk probability that injury or damage will occur. Hazard source of or exposure to danger. 1.2 In terms of the long title of the OHS Act, the Act provides for the health and safety of persons at work, the safe use of plant and machinery and the protection of persons exposed to hazards arising out of activities at a workplace. In terms of Section 47, the Act also binds the state. Where is the Act not applicable? Solution 1.3 Whenever an employee does any act which it would be an offence in terms of the OHS Act for the employer of such employee to do, then the employer himself shall be presumed to have done that act, and shall be liable to be convicted and sentenced in respect thereof, unless he can prove certain facts. What facts must the employer be able to prove? 3. Solution. The employee acted without permission from the employer. The employee acted without connivance from the employer. The misconduct was not within the scope of employee's authority. Question 2. 2.1 You employ more than 20 employees at a workplace and have to designate in writing for a specified period, health and safety representatives. 2.1.1 Who are eligible for designation as health and safety representatives? Solution. Person employed on full-time basis. A person acquainted with conditions and activities of particular workplace. 2.1.2 When must the health and safety representatives perform their activities in connection with such designations? Solution. During ordinary working hours. 2.2 A health and safety representative must perform certain tasks and is entitled to perform certain functions in respect of the workplace or section of the workplace for which he or she has been designated. State 3 of the functions a health and safety representative is entitled to perform. Solution. Identify potential hazards and potential major incidents in the workplace. Review the effectiveness of health and safety measures. Examine the causes of incidents in the workplace. 2.3 You have to establish more than one health and safety committee at your workplace. 2.3.1 When must health and safety committees be established? Solution. When there are 2 or more health and safety reps. 2.3.2 Who may be members of the health and safety committees? Solution. Health and safety reps. Any persons nominated by the employer. 2.4 Every employee shall, as soon as practicable, report any unsafe or unhealthy situation at work and which came to his or her attention, to the employer or health and safety representative who shall report it to the employer. State 2 other general duties of employees at work. Take reasonable care for safety and health of himself and others who may be affected by his actions or omissions. Carry out any lawful order given to him and obey the health and safety rules and procedures by employer or authorized person. June 2011. Question 1. 1.1 Define the following terms as given in the Act. Employment or employed. Means employed as an employee. Healthy. Means free from illness or injury attributed to occupational causes. Reasonably practicable. Mean practicable with regards to severity or risk concerned. The cost of mitigating the risk versus the benefits derived therefrom, the availability or suitability of means to remove the risk or hazard. The state of knowledge regarding the risk or hazard. 1. In terms of the Act, the employer shall designate in writing, for a specified period, health and safety representatives for the workplace, or for different sections thereof. There are more than 290 employees in the employment of your company, of which 59 are working in the offices and 231 are working in the manufacturing sections and the workshops. 1.2.1 What steps must you take in dealing with the following? A. The arrangements and procedures for the nomination or election of the health and safety representatives. Solution. In this regard, the employer shall consult in good faith the employees or representatives recognized by him. B. The period of office of the health and safety representatives. Solution. In this regard, the employer shall consult in good faith the employees or representatives recognized by him. C. The subsequent designation of the health and safety representatives. Solution. In this regard, the employer shall consult in good faith the employees or representatives recognized by him. 1.2.2 Who are eligible for designation as health and safety representatives? Solution. Person employed on full-time basis. A person acquainted with conditions and activities of particular workplace. 1.2.3 What number of health and safety representatives must be designated in the offices? Solution. The number of health and safety reps shall be 2. 1.2.4 What number of health and safety representatives must be designated in the manufacturing sections and the workshops? Solution. The number of health and safety reps shall be 11. Question 2. 2.1 You have appointed the number of health and safety representatives at your factory. According to your answer to question 1.2. 2.1.1 When must you establish a health and safety committee? Solution. When there is 2 or more health and safety reps designated. 2.1.2 Who may be members of the health and safety committee? Solution. Health and safety reps. Any persons nominated by the employer. 2.1.3 Who shall determine the procedures at the meetings of a health and safety committee? Solution. The committee shall determine the meeting procedures. 2.2 Each incident with certain serious consequences occurring at work or arising out of the use of plant or machinery, shall be reported to an inspector within the prescribed period and in the prescribed manner. 2.2.1 Name 3 types of incidents which must be reported. Solution. If any person dies, becomes unconscious or suffers loss of limb or part thereof. A major incident occurred. Health and safety of any person was endangered due to release of any substance, falling objects, or machinery moving out of control. 2.2.2 When must an incident be reported? Solution. As soon as reasonably practicable but no later than the end of a particular shift. 2.2.3 Name 2 cases when it will not be necessary to report an incident given in your answer to question 2.2.1. Solution. Traffic accident on a public road. Incident occurring in a private household. Incident investigated under Section 12 of the Aviation Act. 2.3 A medical practitioner examines a person and is of the opinion that the person contracted a disease described in the Schedule to the Compensation for Occupational Injuries and Diseases Act as a disease which arose out of his/her employment. What must the medical practitioner do? Solution. Within the prescribed period and manner report the case to the employer and inspector. The end of questions and recommended solutions for legal knowledge exams year 2011. Thank you.